Don't you like it when things are automatic and happen automatically? Well, for this new smartphone that I've been using, things happen automatically. Well, a lot of them. We'll be talking about this phone in the video. So let's start with a selfie. Vivo NEX is aptly named as NEX as it marks the advent of next generation of smartphones. This is the smartphone we all have been waiting for. Vivo NEX comes with a massive screen to body ratio, and that makes a huge 6.59 inches crisp and vivid Super AMOLED display fit in a much smaller footprint of only 5.68 inches. And the best part is, to do this magic, we wouldn't make any compromises. I'm sure you're wondering, where is the earpiece? How will I make calls or hear someone without a speaker? Where are all the sensors or the front camera? How can a Vivo smartphone come without a selfie camera? Remember, in the beginning I mentioned that this smartphone does things automagically. Well, now it's time to reveal the secret of this magical phone. To give you the world's first ultra full view display, Vivo replaced the earpiece with a screen soundcasting technology which uses a motor that vibrates the display glass to cast sound. It works the same way as bone conduction. The third gen in-display fingerprint scanning is what makes the ultra full view display experience possible. The fingerprint sensor is hidden underneath the display, giving NEX its sleek and futuristic look. For your selfie need, it has an elevating camera which is hidden behind the display. When taking selfie, it elevates in just 1 second and then retracts automatically when you're done. Just like the device, the box and its contents are exquisite. Once you open the box, you get the Vivo NEX smartphone, a soft and flexible case, which is very similar to the one that Apple sells at store for almost $40 to $50. But here you get it for free. You also get a super fast 10 ampere charger, a USB Type-C cable, a pair of earbuds which are very good, SIM pin, and the usual documentation. Vivo NEX is undoubtedly the most beautiful smartphone that money can buy right now. As with all 2018 flagships, you get a premium blend of glass and metal on this one. It's about 7.9mm at its thickest point and weighs 199 grams. There's a 6.59-inch Full HD Plus 1080 x 2316 pixel Super AMOLED display with a unique 19.3:9 aspect ratio. The glass back on the Vivo NEX has reflective colors under the checkered grey finish. Vivo calls it the holographic diffraction dynamic color illusion technology. Wait, I'll repeat it again. It's holographic diffraction dynamic color illusion technology. So every time light falls on it, you'll see different color combinations. It's great mix of subtle grey and peppy colors when you want it. The power and volume buttons are on the right side. On the left is an AI button, which can be pressed once to invoke Google Lens or long press to launch Google Assistant. We hope Vivo releases an update to let users remap the button to launch anything. On the bottom is the USB Type-C port next to the loudspeaker and the SIM tray, which has separate slots for 2 nano SIM cards. There is no microSD slot on this one. The single loudspeaker gets really loud, so you won't miss the stereo output found on some other flagships. Vivo also uses Hi-Fi with system-in-package technology. It is a single chip that encloses both a digital to analog converter and a matrix with 3 operational amplifiers. It now offers a dynamic range reaching up to 130 dB and distortion minimized to -115 decibels. With a whopping 8GB of RAM and Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor, NEX is a super performer even when performing complex tasks. At the heart of this premium platform is a 64-bit CPU Qualcomm Kryoros 385 with an advanced 10nm design and a clock speed of up to 2.8 GHz. NEX further features an Adreno 630 GPU which is 30% more powerful than its predecessor, as well as more energy efficient. With a generous RAM at my disposal, I was able to multitask between multiple apps running in the background and easily play graphic-intensive games or whatever I threw at it. Thanks to its massive 4000 mAh battery, it is the only flagship smartphone I've tested that lasts more than a day easily for me. In benchmark tests, Vivo NEX outran many of its competitors. Thanks to its software optimization, it performs better than many Snapdragon 845 powered smartphones. Just like the Vivo X21, NEX comes with FunTouch OS 4.0 based on latest Android 8.1. There are a number of handy features in the user interface. As FunTouch OS picks heavily from the simplicity of iOS, it has similar control center, notification panel, gesture for control, navigation, and no app drawer. You also get game mode, motorbike mode apart from the usual add-ons of the Fun Touch OS. Vivo NEX gives you the option to switch to an all-gesture interface instead of familiar Android navigation buttons. In this gesture mode, the bottom of the screen is divided into three areas. Swipe up on the right side to open the control center, swipe up on the center to go back to the home screen, swipe up on the left side to go back to one screen. Side swiping the central area of the screen lets you scroll through active apps. Vivo has also added Jovi AI as a physical smart button to launch Google Assistant and also to enhance the camera and game mode using artificial intelligence. Even though the phone has the best of hardware and software optimization, we witness a number of app crashes, possibly due to the unique aspect ratio that apps aren't able to match at the moment. We're hoping we'll soon see an update for these apps. The USP of Vivo NEX is the pop-up camera module for the 8-megapixel front camera. It takes 1 second to rise and is accompanied by a sci-fi sound, which can be changed or turned off. The handset uses a 12-megapixel plus 5-megapixel dual lens combination on the back and an 8-megapixel camera on the front. In addition, the rear camera adopts the Sony IMX363 sensor, which provides 1.4 UM pixel size and has a f1.8 aperture, 12 million full pixel dual core focusing technology, and supports high precision 4-axis OIS plus EIS technology. The new addition on the NEX is the Jovi AI suite, which adds plethora of AI capabilities to the camera interface. The camera uses AI to analyze skin type, skin tone, gender, age, etc. It is also able to identify 17 different scenes including people, night, flowers, food, etc. In addition, it supports DCI P3 wide color gamut, enabling more accurate color capture. We're really impressed with the quality of photos taken with the rear camera. The level of detail was impressive, colors were rich and vibrant, and the autofocus was precise and accurate. There was also no shutter lag at all and the dynamic range was good. Thanks to the 4-axis OS, the images taken at night also came out sharp and detailed. Here are some camera samples for you to judge. And if you're worried about the mechanical front camera, I would like to tell you that you can drop the phone with camera open and still be rest assured that it can easily take those drops and also your weight if you happen to sit on it while it's open. Vivo also claims that it can be used 50,000 plus times and handle accidental drops or pushes. With the V9, Vivo managed to ship the first Android phone with a notch in India, followed by X21, which was the world's first smartphone with a fingerprint sensor underneath the screen. And now with the launch of NEX, it's inevitable that Vivo is the most innovative smartphone maker in the world, and others can only follow the lead or take inspiration. At Rs 44,990 or around 40k with discounts and offers, the Vivo NEX is right up there with the other flagships and a notch higher than those flagship killers that come with a notch, no pun intended. Honestly, Vivo has demonstrated its reliability and innovation with each new device, and Vivo NEX is one of those smartphones that make you go wow as soon as you see it. And for that wowness, great hardware and reliable software, we give it 8.5 out of 10. The lack of wireless charging, NFC and IP rating takes away 1.5 points. So that was our unbiased review of the Vivo NEX. If you enjoyed watching the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and family.